Mecca what the fuck is going on, guys? When I say it gets worse, oh yeah, it gets a whole lot worse. Originally, I was gonna actually show you guys those tweets he'd put out. You know, yeah. Anyways, but that's not what we're gonna be talking about today. We're gonna be talking about some interactions he had with a 15-year-old boy. And now this was on a Discord server, so shout out to, I got this proof from Just Koosh, so shout out to him. I'm sorry if I got your channel name wrong. So anyways, basically what happened was is 2019 Kris had a Discord chat with this 15-year-old boy, and he would send him uh corn, but just replace the C with a P. And, he would just send him a whole bunch of creepy shit. Apparently, he would also call him dad or daddy, which is weird. Why the fuck would you call a 15-year-old, or, I mean, the guy's grown now, but he was like a kid, so he was like 17 maybe. I'm sorry if I got your age wrong. But he would send children just hentai, you name, I mean, fuck, maybe you name it, it was there. He would just send them a whole bunch of inappropriate shit, talk inappropriately towards them. That's just not cool, man. It's not. Why the hell would you do that? But, my opinion is supplying that to children. Why? It's just messed up. I mean, I know that he's got like a thing for minors because of the last video. He made a bunch of posts. He made a post saying, "Between what happened at the Ariana Grande concert, why the fuck do we take Islam serious? It's an old ass backward religion that hates everything," or some shit. Then he posts that bitch looks good for a 4-year-old. What? But I'm more covering the pedophilic parts. And I'm glad that Mr. Beast actually did something about all this. See, I think this was before that the dude said that Kris had sent weird things to him. I'm glad Kris quit Mr. Beast. I hope it's forever. Like, honestly, I don't mean to offend anybody here, but, you know, how do I word this? I don't mean to offend anybody here, but if you do that shit, you deserve to be tied to the back of a truck. You just do. You messed up. You pay the price. I don't get why anybody would want to do that sort of thing. I don't know why you would want to I don't know why you would want to send that sort of stuff to children. It's just weird. I don't know why you would want to post stuff like that. I mean, like, I'm gonna give an example and try to say it in the most least creepy way ever. But if I were guilty of what Tyson was guilty of, I would sure as hell not admit it, especially on Twitter at the time, or X now. But I wouldn't admit that shit. I feel like any logical person wouldn't admit that. I mean, it is good that he admitted it. It's better to own up to something than to just lie about it. But that still doesn't make it any better. And what this guy also said, and what I can also agree with, is that now I know that those posts he made about liking CP were actually serious. And he belongs in prison now, because I don't know why you would want to ever post stuff like that to children. It's weird. I mean, you were what, 20 something, 21 maybe at that time? Why would you want to post stuff like that to children? I don't get it. Why would you want to send a child stuff like that? It's it's weird. I mean, technically the guy he was sending it to is like 17, but still that doesn't make it any better. It's weird. What? Again, I'm gonna say they deserve, the person that sends you that deserves to be tied to the back of a truck. I mean, especially with what Kris did now. I mean, don't harass anybody that I mentioned. And I'm keeping the guy's identity secretive. And I also don't know the guy. Kind of forgot what his name was. Alright, and I opened my window so you guys could maybe see some better quality. But you don't need to send stuff like that to children. Especially, I mean, again, it all... Oh, wait. But again, it comes down to you. We're in a Mr. Beast, and I guess 2019 he didn't expect to be where he is now, being the most subscribed YouTube channel. And I don't mean to offend anybody, but I don't think every Mr. Beast challenge is real. Like, I'm pretty sure most of them are rigged. I'll make a video today mentioning that on why I think they're all fake. But you gotta understand that you're a part of a pretty popular channel. So, you fuck up, everybody's gonna find out. I mean, it all comes down to you need to know when to shut the fuck up and when to stop. It's gross, his obsession. I mean, like, he belongs maybe in a federal penitentiary instead. Because I don't know why you would ever want to send children something like that. It's gross. I would absolutely, if I found out that somebody was sending my child stuff like that, again, with the Keemstar thing, he would be dead. He wouldn't be alive anymore. He would be fucking dead. He would be deader than Aunt May at the end of No Way Home. He would be dead. He would be more dead than Uncle Ben during all the Spider-Man movies. He would be more dead than any dead character ever. I mean, he was 19 or 20 maybe at this time, and he still knew. I mean, he knew. He should have known way fucking better, but he didn't, because he was a fucking idiot. It all comes down to knowing when you need to stop. I mean, there's actual proof, and you think I'm lying. Like, there's actual proof that the guy that made the video claiming Kris Tyson talked to him inappropriately and sent him inappropriate things, there's actual proof. There's, like, images of the chat. So you guys can go watch just Kush's video, and that's capital J, lowercase UST, capital K, lowercase OOSH. You can go watch his video explaining it. And there's actual images of the chat. And he's weird about it. You don't send children stuff like that. You need to know when to stop. And apparently Kris Tyson doesn't fucking know when to stop. I'm not taking Kris Tyson's apology as an apology. Apparently Jake the Viking came out and said that Kris was talking to minors, and apparently Mr. Beast knew about that. And if Mr. Beast knew, I mean, I don't know if that one was true, but if Mr. Beast knew about it, that doesn't make him any less guilty. You know something is going down, and you still yet choose to not do anything about that. Again, I don't think that was true, but if that is true, that does not make you any less guilty. Anyways, I hope y'all like and subscribe, and stay away from creeps on the internet.